bagay kung consistent yung makukuha kay Royce Tubino, kay Danica Gentrauli, and hopefully Abby Praca, Jill Gustilo, of course, produce it for them as Masangkay serves it up. Cortel Argarin, muntik pang magkabanggaan. Chance for Petron, and Manabat almost scores. And there we go. First referee says that was good para dito kay Dindin Santiago Manabat. First point on the board para sa Petron Blaze.
Yeah, the team captain Gustilo, rather, tumama daw sa paa niya. So good ball dapat. Pero first referee had a good shot at the ball. Kita niya tumama rin sa ground. Points to Petron.
Back-to-back services para kay Grace Masangkay. Here's Dawson trying to go down the line but sends it long.
It'd be important for Main and Tail to establish Dawson here on the outside. Kasi medyo kaya niya ibabawan to si Morada, the blocker of Petron. And she did. Just kulang ng konting wrist curl to spin that ball in.
A kiss for good luck para kay Grace Masangkay as she serves it up again. Back set para kay Let Mabayan. Masangkay takes it up. Reyes second touch. Manabat drop ball, doesn't fall. Dawson ulit susubok, and that one is out of bounds.
That's twice under the ball here for Dawson. No? Sayang. The outside hitter, the golden rule for any position. Actually, dapat nasa harapan mo yung bola. Once you go under, hahaba na yung palo mo.
3-0 lead para sa Petron Blaze. Good reception. Oh, the 1-2 attack is good.
Boy, rarely do you see Jen Reyes commit the cardinal sin of kneeling first and not going to the ball first, no? You know, watch this. Go for on 2. Jen Reyes kneeling, limiting her range. Kaya hindi niya makuha yung bola, hindi niya abot.
Ariana Ricarin with the service. Back set para kay Tintin Manabat. And early in the first set, Tex Suter, when you have the hammer.
You put it down. We give half that point to Abby Maraño with that beautiful reception.
Look at Tintin Manabat with a fury. And the ultra-fast spike brought to you by PLDT Home Altera, the ultra-fast LTE for a happy family.
Here we go. 6 aces last time for Tintin Manabat, so she's still a threat from the service line.
Oh, Cordell, great reception. Tubino blocked up top. Cross-court setup for Danica Gentrauli. Manabat digs it up. Good defense para sa Petron. Morata susubok and finds the opening.
Little confusion here in the back row. That is the libero's ball. She was playing sweeper. If it goes over the wing defender, it is inherent on the sweeper. In this case, Cortel, and then Cortel. Dapat siyang kumuha niyan, sweep. Because Gustilo was protecting short.
Lamang pa rin ang apat ng Petron Blaze. 5 serving 1. Make that 5 serving 2. That's service error.
Let's see if they can establish Abby Praca here in the front. Maybe give her a few swings para ma-libre ito si Tubino on the outside. And then they have Gendrauli on the opposite side. So it's a pretty good front line here para sa Main and Tail.
Abby Praca, of course, one of the names na kailangan magpakita dito. Look at that running attack. And Micah Morada up high and sends it down strong.
Yeah, the Gendrauli got out of position there. She's supposed to have the line. She's supposed to be a little off the line. Medyo inside the line siya.
Set up para kay Tubino. Oh, trying to get crafty. And Tubino will score.
Siguro sinasabi ni Tubino, palo ako ng palo, hindi ako makascore. Hulog ko kaya. Crafty veteran move there from Honey Royce Tubino.
And Tubino on deck to serve. And she commits a service error. Para din sa Main and Tail, of course, I covered their last game kontra sa Photon Tornadoes. Nakuha pa nga yung isang set, ang dami gumagawa. Argarin was distributing the volleyball well to Lilit Mabayad, to Stilo from the outside. Si Abby Praca nakakapuntos din. You know, what's the difference when Main and Tail, you know, show some brilliance and when Main and Tail seems to not get anything going?
Well, it goes where they pass the ball. Like when they pass the ball, but sometimes they can't execute at the net. So you cannot blame the reception.
And Petron with the lead into the first technical timeout, 8-3.
This is the PLDT Home Ultera Philippine SuperLiga All-Filipino Conference. Alam nyo, sa lineup ng Petron, napakadaming superstar in their own right. Pero ang sabi ni Coach George Pascua, kahit sino may galing ay may kahinaan pa rin. Kaya importante na marunong silang makinig. Dagdag pa niya, pagpasok ng Blaze Picers dito sa team, iset aside na nila yung pinanggalingan team and sistema. This is a new team. Many say they're a team to beat dahil sa kanilang roster. Pero para kay Coach, every game dapat nila itong patunayan. James?
Always something to prove para di sa Petron Blaze Spikers. Maraming salamat, Apple David, the third member of our panel. And you know, it's a challenge for a coach like George Pasco to be able to mesh those talents together.
That's right. It's, I don't know if you have egos or whatnot, but, you know, a team still has to mesh kahit papano. No matter what kind of talent you have on it, but if you bring out the best in the team, it doesn't matter what the talent because the team will thrive.
And the ultra-fast spike from Ces Molina, brought to you by PLDT Home Ultera, the ultra-fast LTE for a happy family. They target Tubino on the service. Back set para kay Chen Crowley. Huli sa taas ni Maraño. Gustilo naman susubok. Huli pa rin ni Abby. And Capitana protecting the net. Bodies on the floor. Ball still in play para sa Petron. Here's Ces Molina trying to get creative and a good rally developing in set number 1. Masangkay, back row para kay Phil. Binuhay naman ni Arian Arguerin. Gustilo winds it up, but kept alive. And a chance ball given up. Here's Abby Braca. Huli ng dalawang blocker. Buhay pa rin. Ang ingay no side ng Petron. Talaga nag-uusap lahat. Kaso out of bounds ang atake ni Ces Molina.
Yeah, Ces Molina a little under the ball there. Sayang. But nice scrambling defense from both sides. You see Arguerin getting crushed there by Gendrali. But boy, nobody giving up.
And you mentioned this on the part of main and tail. Talagang yung depensa nila, try to cover the floor, yung first ball. As they commit the service error, that's going to be important for them to try and get the rhythm.
That's right. I mean, nag-aabol kayo, you really need to make tipid your errors, no? Kasi nag-aabol nga kayo, before you know it, you're in the meat and the potatoes of the set. Times 2 na yung multa sa mga points nyo.
Abby Maraño with the service. Arguerin to Abby Braca. Huli sa taas ni Dindin. Set up naman para kay Gustilo. Sends it long, but dug up by Phil. Masangkay to Ces, who puts it down.
Still one of the prettiest arm swings in the league here with Ces Molina. Just form perfect. Ang bilis ng arm swing. Sa peak niya pinapalo. Keeps the ball in front of her.
Abby Maraño, I guess that wrist, that hand is getting better. Nakabukas na yung kamay niya pag nagsaserve. And Gustilo gets it off the blocker.
Well, smart hitting there by Gustilo. Smaller blocker here in Masangkay. Just tooling her outside.
Kita mo dito sa mga games ng Petron Tex, talagang iniikot ni Coach George Pasco yung ganyan starters. There are some games si Ivy Perez. Ngayon naman, ito si Grace Masangkay starting at center. Sometimes Cayetano comes off the bench. Kita mo, nung nag-start, pinalitan muna si Rachel Dakis, nagpapahinga muna from the bench.
Oh, it's a luxury to have the roster you have.
Oh, yeah.
You can afford to rest your aces.
Well, no question about that, as Petron is up 11-6. Reyes, first ball. And that attack is good.
And there's the danger of having a Dindin Manabat, no? Nakakatakot na nga siya sa gitna, mag-slide attack, sa open pa. So just another facet to her game that can frustrate any defense.
Her versatility, such a strong weapon para dito sa Petron. Good reception para sa main and tail. Mabayan, left-handed shot. Hinabol ni Morada. O, pero puntos, pupunta dito sa main and tail because of the double touch.
Yeah, medyo Masangkay's feet were under her. So when she tried to send it to the open spiker, it ended up behind the attack line. So obviously a mistake with the contact. Easy call for the first referee.
7 serving 12. Jill Gustilo on deck. Tinarget si Abby Maraño. Here's kay Let. That could have scored. Tubino naman susubok. Jen Reyes takes it up. Oh, kaso hindi lang umabot on the other side.
Yeah, Dindin Manabat saying that was my ball. Actually, that is Masangkay's ball. And It'd be good for all you setters out there. Kung hindi nyo abot yung bola, ask for help.
And good read by Capitana, just letting it sail out of bounds. Well, service errors, medyo nakakarami na itong main and tail. Dito sa set number 1, they are trailing 8-13. Like what we always mention, Grace Wasangkay, awesome as a setter, and the best hairstyle in the league. The service targets Cortel. Tubino, oh, what a hit! Pag nagsalubong na yung kilay ni Royce, you know bad things are gonna happen.
Another player na magandang arm swing, no? Ganda ng form nito ni Tubino.
A product of University of Perpetual Help from the NCAA. 9 serving 13, dito sa set number 1. Si Abby ngayon ang hinahanap ng service. Main and tail. Morada hindi maka-score. Tubino ulit, off the blocker. Hinabol ni Abby. Masangkay, back set. Micah Morada, drop ball is good! At yun, na-Abby Maranya tuloy. Si Micah Morada.
Excellent choice by Micah Morada, seeing the defense sagging. Medyo nahuli silang nanonood bigla.
14 serving 9. Din Santiago Manabat on deck para sa Petron Blaze. Just at the top. That's still good. Chance ball, binigay ng main and tail. Abby Marano running attack is good.
Boy, she was effective when her hand was a little more sore, no? And she had to hit with a close hand and block. Now their hand's open. It's really making her presence felt.
Chance for Petron to head into the second technical timeout with the lead. So masyado malakas yung service si Dindin. Petron coming out strong dito sa ating set number 1. Past 2 games, parang medyo flat yung start ng Petron ngayon. Manabawi na nila yung kanyang kondisyon after the Holy Week break. Oh, Kainglet. Gonna score off the combination. Isa pang pagkakataon, Manabat is dug up by Arian Argarin. Here's Royce on the attack. Manabat digs it up. Kainglet. And a good rally developing dito sa ating set. Gentrali, the drop ball will fall.
Now Gendrali returning the favor dito sa Petron. Nakita naman yan, depensa ng Petron, medyo matras na. Siya naman na nag-off speed, kaya huli ang depensa ng Petron.
And you have to mix and match those shots. Especially against a team na talagang maganda rin yung floor defense dito sa ating All-Filipino Conference. O Masangkay, trying to get it over, no go. Still gets after it. Morada tips it over, pero nahuli ni Gendrali. Tubino naman susubok. Manaban is there to take it up. One more shot. And that point will go to main and tail.
Phil Cayetano trying to find some hands para ma-check ball palabas. Only found the net, unfortunately.
Although you could hear ito si Phil Cayetano with that trademark, you know, ninja yell when she's trying to hammer it down.
Very deceiving itong power ni Phil Cayetano.
I agree.
It looks so like a nice soft hit until it trickles through the block and finds the floor.
Oh, don't look now. Main and tail down by just 2. Couple of attack errors. And main and tail capitalizing. At eto na. Uugot si Coach George Pasco ay papasok na si Rachel Dakis for Phil Cayetano.
Tingnan mo, I mean, Phil Cayetano, not a bad player in her own right. Then you have a substitution in Rachel Dakis.
At dahil malamig off the bench, tinarget sa serve. Huli sa taas. What a block para sa main and tail.
Okay, that was Dakis' ball. She's supposed to drop down into coverage if she's not blocking. Talagang malamig pa. You see her doing some jumping jacks here.
Lilet Mabayad on deck to serve. Chance to equalize para sa main and tail. Again, they target Rachel Dakis. Dakis will attack off the blocker. Good coverage by Argarin. Tubino softening the shot and ties the game. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Take a look at Royce Tubino. Gotcha.
That's right. And as you can see, Main and Tail is now transitioning offensively with Petron because their defense is holding up right now.
Dahil sinasabayan na nila.
Oo, kasi si Algarin is running a good show right now, no?
Rachel naman, susubok. Is that a check ball? Yes, it is. A sweet service from Rachel Dakis. Here's Royce Tubino. And that one is good.
Beautiful down the line shot here para kay Royce Tubino. Ces Molina giving just a little bit too much line here. Or there.
That's the enjoyable matchup. Biruin mo, MVP, hardest hitters mula sa magkaibang collegiate league. Nagtatapat ngayon sa SuperLiga. Uy, sobra. Argarin, back set. Jill Castillo, drop ball, doesn't fall. Yun lang hindi umabot. Puntos para sa Main and Tail. And that brings a smile to the face of Coach Mai Procina. Sinuwerte daw yung Main and Tail. Hindi na ibalik agad dito ng Petron Blaze. And again, Royce Tubino, you look at the focus on her face. She is on deck to serve. Short on that one. Point para di sa Petron.
Tapon na naman, ano? I mean, yeah, you're not really, you know, making habol, pero tapon pa rin. Kasi you know what kind of team you're up against. So, mahirap magtapon ng puntos dyan. Speaking of which,
nagtapon din itong Petron Blaze. At nagbabalasan ng tao si Coach George Pasco, Amina Aganon, Ivy Perez, papalitan si Grace Masangkay and Maika Morada. Coach George Pasco, of course, with that deep roster, can afford, you know, to switch people up, keep fresh legs on the floor. Petron, though, trailing by 1, 17-18. Main and Tail sumasabay, sumasayaw, dumidikit. At gustong iwanan itong Petron Blaze.
we had one person behind the bench of Petron wanting to sit on the bench. So, young little boy wanted to get in on the action.
Maybe when you grow up, become a coach. As action continues. Perez gets under it. Set up para kay Aganon. And that one down the line.
Minagano going clear over the blockers, finding the deep corner dito sa zone 4. O zone 5. Excuse me, zone 5 nga. We have that patented Abby Maranyo serve.
And for more about Abby, let's send it over to Apple David.
Kung mapapansin niyo, heavily tape ang right wrist ni Abby Marano. Well, about 2 weeks ago, habang naghuhugas daw siya ng pinggan, nag-slide yung kutsilyo sa kanyang wrist, causing a deep laceration. And there was no enough time para maipahinga at makarecover siya kasi kailangan na daw niya maglaro. So, she was playing through the pain. Kaya naman sa previous game sila, she serves, she blocks, she spikes with a closed fist dahil nga hindi pa daw kaya tumanggap ng puwersa. But yesterday, she started serving with an open hand. At tulad na napansin mo, James, medyo kahit papano, kaya na niyang tumanggap ng puwersa. Balik sa inyo.
And that is such an Abby Maranyo thing to do. You know, yung kahit injured na siya, kahit may nananakit sa kanya, lumalaban pa rin. Ganyan si Kapitana. Ganyan siya pag gusto niya makatulong sa kanyang kupunan.
Oh, that's the ultimate teammate yan to si Abby Maranyo. Even her Lasaki. Basta tumapak siya ng court, she's the ultimate teammate no matter what team she's playing for. But we saw her blossom dun sa DLSU. And now she played Generica, AirAsia, and now with Petron doing the same thing. Such a pleasure to play with. I can only imagine.
Main and Tail looking to extend their lead. Babayad. Set up para kay Gustillo. Off speed. Binuhay ni Manabat. Ivy Perez will send it over to Ces Molina. Cross court, but not quite.
Oh, just a little bit long dito kay Ces Molina. Sayang naman. Pero na lang, she really picked a difficult angle.
Well, this time, kung Petron nagkakapitalize sa service errors sa Main and Tail, yung Main and Tail naman nagkakapitalize sa attack errors sa Petron Blaze. And Aganon couldn't get to it.
Zone blocking. So you wanna set your outside hitter dun sa dulo para ma-isolate mo yung maliit na blocker, it gives you a down the line shot para hindi naman sila nakaplanta dito sa cross-court shot mo.
Si Abby Maraño, tinarget the serve. Ginawa ng paraan ni Manabat. Binuhay naman ni Abby Praca. Jill Gustillo, attack, not over.
Yung Gustillo last minute, in her quest for hands, tiniktik yung bola pababa, nahanap tuloy ang net.
Cesc Molina on deck to serve para sa Petron Blaze. 20 serving 22. Gentrowli getting that one. Argerin sets up Lilet Mapayad off the blocker for the finish.
Mabayad just challenging Dindin Manabat's block there. You see just swinging outside, finding hands. Hindi po aksidente yan, sinadya ni Mabayad yan.
Just smart placement on the shot. 3-point lead, make that a 4-point lead as they serve up an ace.
That's why you practice, so you know what your game is.
We are at set point in set number 1. Running attack, Manabat puts it down.
I have a coaching tip here for main and tail. Don't serve number 12, Jen Reyes. Take your chances with the other receivers.
She's called Big Anything for a reason.
Absolutely.
Aganon with the service. Argerin, Tutubino, blocked by Perez. A chance for Petron. Rachel Dakis with a gather, but no finish. Tubino tries to push it over, but goes out of bounds. Yes, Coach Mai Prochino naman.
If you're going to check the ball out, please hit the ball so it can check the ball out.
Mabayad gets it. Mabayad gets it back. Couldn't score that time. Babawi pa Petron. Manabat with a hammer. And Petron will not go away that easily. As Dindin Manabat with a running attack puts it down.
Yeah, excellent set there from Perez, finding an isolation with Dindin Manabat one-on-one. My money's on Dindin.
Tubino is blocked. Argerin with a push, no go. And Rachel Douglas will score. Tabla tayo dito sa set number 1. Look at the setup, the wind-up, and the finish.
I mean, look at the front line here of Petron. Ang lalaki, pati setter, matangkad. So, Tubino is really gonna get double-teamed, I believe.
Cortel with a good reception. 1-2 attack, pero handa si Jen Reyes. And that one is good para sa Petron. Look at that. Almost at the brink of being eliminated sa first set. Buhay pa rin at lamang ng isa.
Pasok mo lang service.
Ate din, dali lang.
Okay, let's go, let's go. Good, good. Jen, ikaw nang balang depensa sa likod, ha? Depensa ka rin, ha?
Royce, palabas ka. Kaya nga galing ka dito sa labas. Para ganun, paltukin mo na lang. Labas mo lang. Guys, balik tayo.
MNT!
How about that 5-0 blast mula din sa Petron Blaze?
It's just excellent execution here on the side of Petron. Hindi makasabay itong main and tail. The defense of Jen Reyes has intensified, kaya bawi ng bawi ang Petron.
If you can get that first touch, always a force offensively. And speaking of an offensive force, Royce Tubino will score.
Yeah, the coaching staff here of main and tail pleading with Tubino. If you live swinging, you gotta die swinging.
At papasok ulit yung, si Grace Masangkay at si Micah Morata para kay Mina Ganon and Ivy Perez.
Yeah, crucial point here. Gusto ni George Pasco na tatlong spiker niya sa harapan to match up with the three spikers here of main and tail dahil Argarin, the center of main and tail, ang magsa-service ngayon. So 3 spikers to 3 spikers.
Masangkay, Manabat blocked away. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Tubino had to adjust. Oh, Reyes with an excellent dig. Here's Morada, flying high, couldn't score. Babaya to Tubino, drop ball, doesn't fall. Ayaw pa rin malaglag ng bola. Tubino will attack, and that one is good.
Tubino finding the line. Tino, hands on knees here, not a good sign for Tubino. Medyo everybody's got to catch their breath for this point. Medyo mahaba yun. And Tubino, fairness to her, did the yeoman's load of that point.
Well, we have an extended first set mula dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. Masangkay. Uy, pass to the top. Buhay pa para sa Petron. Dakis blocked up top. Masangkay. Manabat, block. Scrambling to protect the floor is Main and Tail, giving up a chance ball. Manabat asking for it, couldn't score. Masangkay. Dakis, out of bounds. And Main and Tail will take set number 1. Taking Petron to the limit. And luckily for them, an attack error from Dakis, giving them set number 1. But Main and Tail fighting with everything they've got. They take set number 1, 27-25. Set number 2.